Good morning, everyone, and boy, is it early. Well, we had left Hershey Park, and as we said in the last video, it was time to go. Our neighbors were a little like they were burning trash where it should be. You know, you should be roasting marshmallows, not burning trash. So it was time to go, but the park itself was absolutely beautiful. Hershey area and Lebanon, Pennsylvania is absolutely amazing. But here we are sitting at our first gas stop. Now, we had to do this, it was about 80 some odd miles or so from Hershey, but we didn't go get gas last night because we were too busy packing up. So now we have an extra one. Bob usually is pretty good about scheduling all of our gas stops, but like I said, we were kind of anxious to get out and we didn't go get gas, so here we are. But now all I know is that we're headed to Tennessee. I don't know where. I don't know what RV park he's got picked out for us, but stay tuned and we will find out together. Welcome to Virginia and Bob's Roadside Garage over here. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm gonna let him take this and explain it.
Well, come on down. All right, see what we have here is some broken brake wires. So as I'm under here, it looks like I lost about 3 connections to at least 3 wheels of electric brakes. So I'm not sure how that happened, but we're going to just do a temporary repair. We're going to splice these back in. And we're going to use some wing nut connectors as we've done here, just to make sure that we're okay to get going down the road. So this is going to be about a temporary hiccup here. We'll come back and let you know if everything works. In case you didn't catch that, because I was underneath the RV, so these are some kind of weatherproof-ish type of connectors, and what happened was the wires from the electric brakes just pulled right out, and it happened on 3 of the wheels. So since I don't have these with me, we're going to use just a standard wing nut thing just to get us going, and then once we get to our destination, which I still haven't told Carrie where we're going, but once we get there, we'll put a more permanent weatherproof solution on there. But for now, I had to go back and climb in underneath the rig on the other side. Okay, now we're on the other side, and this one was a little bit different. This one here, I'm going to try to show you, it's a hard to see here area, but this came right out of the backing plate for the brakes. I was able to just kind of splice this together. I did have some shrink tube, so we're going to put that over there, and we just got to get this going, the temporary fix, until we get to our next stop. All in all, not the way you want to spend your day. So definitely not how you want to spend your day, but I highly recommend that if you are traveling, that you keep things like that in your toolbox. Get out of that sun, sorry about that. But this little bit of shrink tubing package from Harbor Freight costs a couple of bucks. Something I've always kept in the toolbox. This is the first time in 4 years of full-time RVing that we've actually needed it, but I am glad that we had it. And we also like to keep these moving blankets, because these come in handy as well for when you got to do a rest area roadside repair. Again, sorry about that sun, but we're off to a crazy start. This is RV life, and well, that happens. But hey, Kara.
Yeah.
Anything major? Any major thumbnails of we're stuck, we're broken?
Not today.
No. It's little things like this, life happens. Oh yeah, carry some wing nuts with you too. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'm gonna clean my face. We're gonna get back on the road. Let's go.
The scene is dead by morning, slipping past the great divide. It chases over bridges, spins me out of my own mind. How else are you like it? What you see is what you get. I'll say you love me again, but you never do. So I am singing a love song. So there's a gate to you now.
Have you ever booked an RV park that you were so excited to be at because of all the reviews, the amazing pictures, and you get there and you're like, oh, this is nothing like what I've seen?
That was the moment that she had when we pulled in here. Admittedly, we're in the next day, and this is our site. Welcome to, where are we? Because I miss this all the
Oh
time.
my gosh, it's Honeysuckle Meadows RV Park.
In Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yes.
And this is our site, it's number 54. And as you can see, this site is absolutely fine, but this is not what we see when we got here. Now this site here is our second site because we added a week to it. So the site that we're supposed to have is actually on the other side of the park, but it's nothing bad at all. It's absolutely perfect. And everything here has been absolutely fantastic. And I mean, my God, look at those views of those mountains. We have, oh, look at that. We have Carrie down the other end. But as Carrie said, when we got here, this is what we were dealing with. We're going to walk you down and show you because it's absolutely hysterical.
We drove in and I looked at him and I said, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. And I wanted to cry.
Now, before I forget, across, we're going to do a review here because this is a small little park. But way across the street, they own a deli and a pool, which looks like it's used for the public. And then there's also a huge, huge fishing area down there. But it's always so packed that, well, we've kind of just decided that we're not going to try to use it because, well, we're dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff, as you saw from the opener of the video. So anyhow, we do want to say that the park here is slowly becoming one of our favorite parks because it's just quiet. Even being on that little road right there,
Yeah,
you would think that there's a lot of noise, but there's really not. Either that or it's a testament to Grand Design's insulation because we never really hear road noise. So yeah, good on this. But again, talking about rolling in. Now, we had been here the last time we were in Sevierville. It was about 2 years ago, and we ran into a situation at an RV park right down the road called Cove Creek. And we stayed there, and during a rainstorm, we got flooded out.
Literally.
To the point where it had filled their septic system. Their septic system overflowed, so in the water there was poop and everything else. So we were kind of hesitant about coming back, but we knew we weren't going to go back to Cove Creek. So we started doing some digging, and we found this place, and it's a little over $300 a week, which fit within our budget, and we were pretty excited. When we got here, we realized that this is the RV park we made fun of 2 years ago because of what you're going to see next.
Oh,
because
boy.
we said, oh my God, how do people RV like this? And it's probably not going to show up on camera, and you're probably going to think we're weird, which you probably already do. But this is what we were seeing. You know, this here is a whole bunch of RVs. And if you see it from this angle, it looks probably like what it really is, which is RV storage. When you see it from the main road, though, it literally looks like they're on top of one another and people are RVing just in a grass field. And we said, who wants to RV like that? So when we pulled in, we're like, oh no, that's what we did. We booked the grass field. No, this is all storage here. I'm not gonna walk all the way down because I'm getting old, but way down there is their office. They're fantastic people. But look at this view. I got to show you this. This is absolutely incredible. The mountains here is just beautiful. way up there. You see all the fancy houses up there, everything else. So these RVs right here in storage, they're living in luxury. But we are going to pop in because there's two separate areas to this RV park, and we're sharing this mostly for our own humor. So thanks for sticking around through this. But where we are is what they admit isn't the greatest section. There's only like maybe 5 or 6 RV spots over here. And they told us, because they were full when we got here, that 54 where we are, we probably aren't going to want to stay there. And they even went so far as, I think they apologized to Carrie, is that's all they had left.
Yeah, and it wasn't a huge deal. We knew where it was by the road, we knew all of it.
So where we are works really well. We've been testing Starlink for the past few weeks because we have a trip coming up that's not going to have cellular coverage. So it's been perfect for that. I think we're getting somewhere around 220 down and about 19 up. AT&T through Connecting is running about 199 down.
It's not terrible.
And about 12 up. So either way, we're kind of covered. But I've already set up, and after you saw the drive up here, well, more on that in a little bit. But just wanted to show you a little bit of stuff here as I'm getting out of breath because, my God, Tennessee is hilly.
It's very hilly, yeah.
It's been kicking our butt. All right, welcome to the good section. Now, we say that tongue in cheek, but that's kind of how it was explained to us, that this is the section that, you know, everybody wants. And we were supposed to be in one of those sites over there for the following week. But again, it's just not worth packing all our stuff up. We're happy where we are.
No.
And we've got no side neighbors.
And what makes it really, really nice is they get, when it's sunny out, they get all the sun down here. But where we are, we have partial sun and shade, so we're not like sweating to death all the time, which is really, really nice.
And that makes a huge difference for us. Because sometimes we're not chasing 90 anymore. We're chasing 70, right? And yeah. But they have nice little things. This isn't going to be one of those mega resorts or anything like that. And we've been trying to stay away from all of those because we're just kind of doing things slower this year. But
it's cute. They have cabins up there. They have a little shack with 2 washers, 2 dryers, and it's like $1.75 to do laundry.
Really
it's
nice.
Fantastic.
We're not going to go through the whole campground because there's a lot of kids playing, you know, outside and stuff like that. We're not going to film the kids. But, you know, just one of those things that, you know, you learn life on the road is what it is.
Yeah, and don't judge a book by its cover because it's been absolutely great here. Aside from the fact that I almost cried when we drove in.
But yeah, and on top of it, where we are, that little side road has its own private entrance. So we don't even get to see anybody. We just kind of come in and go as we please. It's great. And for those of you wondering, I'll leave a link in the video description if you're interested in this place. And they do allow mail to come here, which was a huge plus because I wish I had known that. Because I had to order parts for the RV because, well, let's just say that what we showed you on the road was only the beginning of our problems.
Did you go into Ulta?
Yes, I needed to get some goods to get my hair done.
You got my shampoo.
No, I ended up getting parts actually from the Amazon locker over at Ross Driscoll. Let me tell you, it's raining and thundering. Let's go inside and I'll show you what's in the package because we have some problems going on with the rig. All right, so let's see what we got in here. So we originally thought it was just the brakes, and I was able to pick up some all-weather connections from Home Depot to solve the problem. But I had some bigger problems in here because inside the rig, and in this package here, are these little Dexter Easy Lube covers, and we noticed that on the Grand Design when we got into Gatlinburg, we were actually missing one of these, and that's not a good thing. So definitely see a bearing repack in our future. It was going to be today, but it's raining, so I guess I'll have to do that tomorrow. But along with that, so I had to replace that, but I also had to do something else because I don't know what the hell happened on this road trip, but we also lost 2 center caps to our tires. the wheels there. So I ended up getting black as opposed to chrome because these were easily accessible through Amazon. There wasn't one place, one RV dealer that had this or this anywhere near or could get it for 2 or 3 weeks. So unfortunately I had to use Amazon, which is always a mixed gamble because you never know if you're going to get the right thing that fits or the wrong part or whatever. So hopefully this will solve us and get us going. But with the rain, I don't think I'm getting anything done today. Now the goal today was to do more than just edit. But it has literally rained every single day. So today was going to be me fixing that mess. But instead, I said, what the hell? We're going out for dinner. Hey, look what I got.
Hello.
Look at that. We're going out to dinner with friends of ours. And you know what? You can meet them too. Let's go. Holy cow, everybody's here. We have friends. You say hi. There we go. That's it. There you go. Now we're here. This is the Sunliner Diner. We're going to go in. We're going to take this group. We're going to go in that building. We're going to stuff our face. Are you hungry? All right. We're going in. This is their menu here, set out like kind of like a newspaper. And that is what I'm working with. That is the ultimate BLT. Look at that. What'd you get?
I got the same thing.
Oh, look at that. Carrie got the same thing there. Look at that. We're going around the table. Oh, what did you get? Macaroni and cheese and fries. Look at that. And
I got the Reuben sandwich.
look, it seems to be a theme here. Husband. Oh, you didn't get the same thing.
I got patty melt.
Patty melt. Very, very good. All right, now I'm eating.
You too.
Can you say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Well, welcome to Roadside Repair. Actually, we're still at the RV park. Had a final break in the rain, so we were able to go ahead and check everything here. Everything here looks good. We did repack the bearings in between rain and whatever, but I wanted to show what the problem was. So these here, it's a known issue. These are what Grand Design put on the rig. These here are aluminum, and what happens is when these are pressed on and whatnot, they have a tendency to come undone because of the aluminum. And there is a bulletin about it that the steel ones going back to the original design is the way to go. These are just knockoffs on Amazon, or off of Amazon rather, and we should be able to pop these right in and call it a day. Let's try popping these back on. Now back to the drawing board. We're actually going to stick with the stock ones because these here I actually don't want to go back on. And we found out, ironically, looking back through video, what had happened was we had actually hit a curb. And I think it was just enough to knock that out of place. But it's pretty solid. We're going to keep an eye on it anyway. We could just put a piece of aluminum or metal tape here just to keep it from flopping around if it does decide to pop off. But I think all in all, we should be pretty good. Everything here looks pretty solid. The funny part about this is the center caps ended up being a bigger thing. So when these pop off, let's see if I can get this out of the wheel so I can show you what I did. Well, probably not. So when this happened, we kind of just covered this up, and you can see we had lost the center cap that goes on these little trim rings. So I just kind of threw some electrical tape over there just to kind of, any kind of rain or anything, keep that out of there. But as you can see, we're pretty good here. And you can show them on that one, Carrie. That's a silver. And when I hit the curb, I actually lost two of them. So with Amazon, I ordered a new set. So I am pouring sweat because of the humidity here in Tennessee, but these little caps that go in that center cap just to kind of make everything all nice, and also a way to get to that should you use the easy lube function. It costs $22 for 4 of these actual dust caps. If they were the right size, would have been $8. But I really did a nice little check on here off camera. Everything here is really, really solid, so I don't see that popping back off. So I don't think it's so much an issue of the aluminum as it is the issue of Bob stopping to hit curbs. So that's kind of where we're at. So we're going to get this buttoned up, and we're going to wrap this video up, and hopefully we'll be back on the road. And then next week you get to see where we're going, because I need to get this wrapped up because I'm tired of doing repairs. We'll catch you next week.